In this video, we'll be covering the various methods to fund your PEX cards. Once you have ordered your cards and funded your account, you'll be able to move funds onto the cards for use by the cardholders. You can directly fund each card any amount you would like up to $25,000 by typing the amount of funding into the box directly to the right of the card in question titled Quick Fund. Once you hit Enter, the funds will immediately move down from your holding account onto the card itself. You can also use the Quick Fund box to remove a certain amount of funds from the cards by inputting a negative number and hitting Enter as well. If you're looking for a specific card or subset of cards, there are several filters in a drop-down menu towards the top left corner of the card list. These will allow you to pick and choose certain views of cards you would like to see, based on the criteria chosen. For example, if you would like to see all cards with the name Smith, or all active cards, both of those views are available to you. If you would like to select and fund a certain number of cards from the list, click the checkboxes next to each respective card you would like to fund, and then you can use the drop-down at the top of the list that says Add Funds. From here, you can fund all the selected cards at once with a preset amount, or specify a custom amount that you would like moved onto each one. If you would like to automate card funding, we have two options: Scheduled Card Funding and the Funding Scheduler app. Scheduled card funding will make sure that a card is always kept at, but never above, a preset amount. In order to set up scheduled funding on a card, you would go to the Cards tab, find the card you would like to set a schedule for, and click into that card. Inside the card details page, you'll see among the tabs the tab for Scheduled Card Funding. Within this tab, you'll see an option to choose the amount of funds for the schedule, and the frequency of that funding. The frequencies available will appear in the drop-down menu that states Every. They include daily, weekly on a particular weekday, or on every first of the month. Once you have selected your scheduled information, hit the Set button and the Update button in the window that pops up to confirm. The other option for automated funding is the Funding Scheduler app. The main difference between the two is that the Funding Scheduler app makes schedules to flat add funds to the cards instead of just making sure the card stays at a set amount. If the funds are not being used, the scheduler will continue to add them based on the rules provided. In order to access the Funding Scheduler, navigate down to the Apps tab and scroll through the available tab until you locate the square titled Funding Scheduler. Click on that square and then hit the button that says Install, and then Launch. Once the Funding Scheduler is launched, you'll be able to find the cardholder or cardholders that you're looking to create or edit schedules for by using one of three filters. These filters are cardholders with schedules, cardholders without schedules, and all cardholders. You can also use the last name of your cardholder to narrow the search and find a card faster. Once you have your card selected that you would like to make a schedule for, hit the Add button on that card to begin. In order to set up a schedule for this card, you must specify an exact date, time, and dollar amount for the funding schedule you would like to set. If you would like this schedule to repeat periodically, you can toggle the switch and select the frequency for the funding to repeat at, and when you would like it to stop repeating. Quick note here. If you choose the last day of the month, like the 31st for example, it will always happen on the last day of the month even if it is the 28th, 30th, or 31st. Then click the Save button to save this schedule and move on to any other schedules you would like to create for this card or others.